Imagine being asked, what is 85 squared? And answering faster than someone can open a calculator. In this lesson, you'll learn special patterns that let you square certain numbers almost instantly, and you'll see why these shortcuts actually work, not just how to use them. Squaring simply means multiplying a number by itself. So 6 squared is 6 times 6, which equals 36. 10 squared is 10 times 10, which equals 100. That's quick for small numbers. But what about 35 squared or 98 squared? For those, we'll use clever patterns to avoid long multiplication. There's a neat shortcut for numbers that end in 5. Whenever you square them, the answer always ends in 25. 15 squared, 25 squared, 95 squared, every time. The last two digits are 2 and 5. Next, you learn how to get the front part of the answer just as quickly. Here's the shortcut for any two-digit number ending in 5. First, ignore the 5 and look at the front digit. Multiply that digit by the next number up. 435. That's 3 times 4, which is 12. Then, always put 25 at the end. So 35 squared becomes 12. Then 25. 12, 25. Now it's your turn to drive the trick. For any number ending in 5, multiply the front digit by the next number, then tag on 25. 2 by 3 gives 6, so 25 squared is 625. 6 times 7 is 42, so 65 squared is 4225. 9 times 10 is 90, so 95 squared is 9025. Same pattern, 3 different numbers. Next comes the base method. Think of friendly base numbers like 10 or 100 as your home base. Some numbers sit just above or below that base. Our job is to ask, how far from the base is this number? That distance will become the shortcut in our calculation. Let's square numbers close to 10, like 12 squared. First, find how far the number is from 10. 12 is 2 above 10. Add that distance to the number. 12 plus 2 gives 14. Next, square the distance. 2 times 2 equals 4. Then join them. 144. So 12 squared is 144. No long multiplication needed. Use the same idea as a little shortcut machine. 13 is 3 above 10. Add that distance to 13 to get 16. Then square the distance. 3 squared is 9. That gives 169. 9 is 1 below 10. Subtract the distance. 9 minus 1 is 8. Then square 1 to get 1, giving 81. Above the base or below the base, the pattern still works. Now we upgrade the trick to a bigger base, 100. The idea is the same as with base 10, but because 100 ends in two zeros, the back part of our answer must always be two digits. We'll practice this using numbers like 104 squared, which is 4 above 100. When we square numbers near 100 using this pattern, there are two parts, the front and the back. Front means take the number, add the extra, then multiply by 100. Back means square the extra. For 104 squared, the extra is 4, so the back is 60. Two digits already, so we're done. For 102 squared, the extra is 2, so the back is 4, and we must write it as 04. Here's the shortcut for squaring numbers just below 100. First, find how far the number is from 100. 498, that distance is 2. Subtract it. 98 minus 2 gives 96. Next, square the distance. 2 times 2 equals 4, and write it as 04. Join the parts, 96 and 04, giving 9604. Numbers ending in 5 near 50 get an extra fast twist. Think of 52 as 50 plus 2. The distance from 50 is 2. Instead of adding that 2 to 52, add it to 25 our golden key for numbers ending in 5. So 25 plus 2 gives 27 for the front part. Then square the distance. 2 squared is 4, written as 04. Together, that makes 2704. To check your answers, think like a maths detective. Before trusting any result, ask, what number is this close to that I already know? We know 20 squared is 400, so 19 squared must be a bit less than that. If your result is far away, like 320, your clues don't match. Pause, recheck your steps, and correct the error confidently. Here's a quick reminder. For numbers ending in 5, multiply the front digit by the next number, then stick 25 on the end. For numbers near 10, 50, or 100, use the distance from the benchmark, adjust the main number, then finish with the distance squared as the back part. Let's finish with a quick power test. Use the patterns you've learned. For numbers ending in 5, multiply the front by the next number and add 25 at the end. For numbers near 100, think 100 plus or minus and apply the base method. Work each answer carefully, then replay and try again faster. Accuracy first, speed is just a bonus.